times. Om Namah Shivaya. You know, Prasanna Trust and Yatra India has taken this wonderful endeavor for this Yatra to Manasovar. I always say, He gives not the best who gives the most, but He gives the most who gives the best. If I cannot give bountiful, yet I will give freely, and what I lack in my hand, I'll supply it with my heart. I think Yatra India and Prasanna Trust intends to give the best. Now you have to give your best. If the whole trip of the Yatra, please understand, Yatra means Ya, means Yati, which means Gachati, goes. Tra means Trayate, protects. So whole meaning of the word Yatra is, as you are going, you will get protected. In the sense, if you bring a spiritual energy of giving your best and seeing the magic and wonder and the miracle of life, there's some energy which starts protecting you. It's a mystic journey. I'll say the whole Manasovar trip is a mystic journey. Alright, as you go on through the journey, my own experience has been the mountains literally speak. They speak so eloquently. Alright, so when you're going to the Yatra, you can with empty mind, if you look at the mountains start speaking, like a sculpture starts speaking. The mountains, the scenery, the Himalayan range wonderfully starts speaking through silence, through poetry. But you should be very receptive to receive the message. The whole journey for me is magical, majestic. I have traveled throughout the world, but I find the journey is magical. But if you go through the journey and get lost in the gossiping of the trivials of lives, you will miss the poetry, the benediction and the effulgence of the scenery. So while you are going through the whole Yatra, I'll be guiding you with Yatra India how to look at beauty. There's an art of looking at beauty. Alright, and if you look at your external beauty, and that external beauty should become a mirror which will mirror the internal beauty. The art of mirroring is what the Yatra envisages and presents. How do you mirror when you look at life? Alright, so the whole Yatra in that way is a Ya, is a Yati, Gachati, and there is a protection which happens. If you see the beauty outside and the beauty inside, it should mirror. When you reach Manasovar, it's the peak of consciousness. The external peak is Manasovar with its Kailash, but there is an internal peak which is extremely beautiful, the peak of our own consciousness. You have to experience both these two peaks, and when those two peaks commune with each other, a great communication or divine communication happens if you know the acumen to commune, and there is a different alacrity which opens up in this commune, and a communication through this commune becomes extremely beautiful. Now, in this whole Yatra, you will experience difficulties because there are basic facilities given to you. And in the basic facilities, if you can rejoice it as God's blessings, alright, and do creative adjustments, alright, into the basic facilities, we will do our best to give you. But if you can creatively adjust, right, with those difficulties, alright, the road is extremely beautiful. Alright, some parts of the road in the Nepal is not so good, but the major portion of the journey is extremely beautiful. Alright, the hotels, basic facilities are given. In Saga, good facilities given there. Alright, but you have to creatively adjust. Creative adjustment is a skill, an acumen, an acuity that you have to bring in your life. And if you have learned that skill in your worldly life, when you go back home, that creative adjustments will make your work be a wonderful exploration. It will make your relationships magical. So the creative adjustments you should do, learn to live with simplicities of living. And if you look at people around you, they should mirror a consciousness which is making them live their life with such minimum. Then you will find your minimum is actually an abundance. If you look at the Tibetans there, with their minimum they are living, alright, that should mirror into your life, and you will see with the maximum, we are only minimizing our maximum. Alright, we are only minimizing our maximum. If those Tibetans can live that, you will start maximizing what you maximum have instead of minimizing your maximum. Such spiritual learning of seeing beauty, of maximizing your maximum blessings, alright, creative adjustment, the art of looking with 1,000 eyes. You should be able to look at this. All this is a magical moment. From moment to moment to moment, I feel is magical. Right? We try to do our best. You have to do the best. When two best meets, the rest, God will decide what should be our inner awakening. More details, day by day, the itinerary, the DVD will be very self-eloquent, self-awakening.